why should I be afraid of the pestilence that crawl at my night? The gates of hell can never prevail. From I know Jah, he never fail. What you think I'm gonna do? Keep up now? No, not go bow. My foes attack and I just smile. They don't seem to understand my style. My confidence is so high. In a Baba Jah is standing by my side. Then why should I be afraid of a pestilence?
Yes. Yes, I'm 1 hour and 16 minutes late. But every time that you wake up in the morning and you're looking forward to have a bright day or a speedy day, something always happening. We kind of hold you back and put a chain around your neck and say you ain't going nowhere right now. Once again, I want to say good morning. Mama Rose, good morning to you, my beloved. Um, who we have here now? We got Mama Rose over on the Facebook. And who we have over here? Miss Ho is here. Only she alone over there on the website. YouTube, we have one person. I saw no one. Entire things and so somebody now come on wanna hear when you just ease back and say he ain't coming. You know what happened? Yesterday, Big Mouth Trini with a vinegar mouth said me that come on yesterday because I forgot doctor today. So Trini with her cross his mouth put bad luck for me. So we couldn't come in early. But Trini, yes, I am here. Good morning, good afternoon. It's so strange to be saying good afternoon and good morning at the same time. Mama Rose, you and your patient want to say good afternoon to all of you and bless your heart. It's good for you to be here with us today, and I really appreciate all the listeners that join us today. And all of you that come on, Sister, I don't think she's here with us today, Sister Grant. Sister Grant from Connecticut is not with us yesterday, and she's not with us today. So we are praying for her. We don't hear from her yesterday. She don't log on today. So we want to say, I hope that you are okay. Sister Pansy. Sister Pansy not with us yesterday nor today. Amen. And Sheer is not with us today. We want to say good afternoon to Sheer and to each and every one. Miss Ho, where is Sister Mitchell at? Where is Sister Mitchell? Where she gonna do now? Gonna look good. All right. If that's how she feel, then we stay. We're gonna have a good time. Good time today. All right? All right. So we then go along. Anne Marie, Mitchell, Mama Sweetie. I learned something yesterday. I learned something, and I'm disappointed of something. You can learn everything and gain profit from it. So you have to disappoint with something. Avocado seed, pear seed. Did you know the nutrients in a pear seed? Do you know the whole heap of nutrients in a pear seed? Mm-hmm. I was watching something on the computer last night, and they were telling you and showing you the nutrients of a pear seed that we are throw away. We eat the pear and we throw away the seed. What you need to do is to dry the pear seed, dry it, put it in a food processor or something like that, or grate it. Use the powder and sprinkle your salad or your food, and you will see how healthy you would be than taking the medication tablet that they give you. The pear seed is very, very healthy. From now on, I won't be throwing away any pear seed. I dry them, turn it in a powdery, and you sprinkle it on your food or sprinkle it on your salad. And it is very, 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 very healthy. You know, many times the thing that we eat and the other part that we throw in the garbage, we throw away the best of the best and eat the worst part. We eat the worst part that don't have any nutrient for our body, but we throw away the best part of that. That throw it away. Throw it in the garbage. Garbage truck come and take it away. And that's the reason why wherever they throw those garbage, it's always fertile because we throw away the best of the best. Look at watermelon. When you buy a seed watermelon, we not talk the artificial one, you know, I talk the seed watermelon, not the one where you say seedless. Because the seedless is like an ingraft and a real watermelon that. But when you buy a seed watermelon, and you eat out the red part, and sometimes you throw away the red. You don't even fully eat the red out, but you throw it away because you don't want to have anything to do with the skin or with the white part. But ladies and gentlemen, did you know that the best part you're throwing away? Yes, the white part and the green part. You make juice with that, and you get more out of it than you get in the red. The red one only sweet and tastes good. And you say, oh, this melon is sweet. And you should not be buying any watermelon without seed. Because when you buy watermelon without seed, it's a crossover from the real thing. You understand? Crossover from the real thing. And you see lemon? Many times we cut the lemon and we squeeze out the juice out of one piece and we put up the other piece. And when we go to get it, you see it turn color, you just throw it away. No, don't do that. Cut off the nipple, the little nipple upon the lemon. Stick it with a ice pick or a pointed knife. Just stick it right through. Don't cut it. And you juice it from there. You juice what you want and put it in your fridge. And when you're ready to juice it again, you go and take it up, press it and juice it. Never spoil. Yes. So we have to know how to get the best of the best out of the best that we go to the supermarket and pick up and buy. How many times you've been to the supermarket and buy things and throw it away? Because you use a portion of it and you put up the rest and it start turning color and it's that and it's that and you throw it away. Well, Shouldn't do that. Check it out. Check it out. If God is standing by, God wants us to be healthy. When you have eggs in your refrigerator, good when you have eggs in your refrigerator, say you have a dozen eggs. Because some of us get greedy. We go to the store and we see they have eggs 2 for 5, 2 for 6, and we buy all two creator eggs. And we don't use so much egg because you don't have time in the morning time to use all those eggs. Did you know the eggs they have dates? Some of them have dates in them. Some of them have dates, the expire date. So what you have to do is to get a jug. Get a jug, put the egg them in there, full it of water, and any of the egg that you see floated, throw that away. That's no good. You will notice sometimes when you break the egg to scramble or to fry it, you see the egg kind of extra red. Be careful. Put it in a glass of water and see if it float. If it float, throw it away. Throw it away. And also, shrimps. Shrimps is not a healthy thing to eat, especially the one without head. The one that they raise is full of bacteria. It's not a healthy thing to eat those shrimps. They are very high in cholesterol. And plus, they feed those shrimps with all kind of bacteria and all kind of disease to let them grow. And when you eat them, it can be effective to your body and cause all kind of disease in your body. If you're going to eat shrimps, you get the wild shrimps. Even when it's not a healthy thing to eat shrimps, but if you have to eat it, eat the wild one. When you go to the fish store or you go to the wholesale, you buy the shrimp with the head on it. Buy the shrimp with the head. The one without head, that's the one they raise. And that's not a healthy one. Not healthy at all, at all, at all, at all. So this is just a little tidbit of what we want to encourage you to take care of your body. Minister Thomas Hodges, good morning, good afternoon. We want you to eat right. Is not everything that they put out there you eat. Eat right. Apple. Apple is not a healthy thing to eat. We do eat it every day, but it's not a healthy thing to eat. If you can avoid eating apple, please do. Apple have a lot of bad nutrients in it that does not agree with your body. So if you can stop from eating the apple, you'll be doing good. You're doing great. I was doing a study on apple. There's they say whenever you go to a supermarket, you might see a apple that you never see before. And you say, wow, that's a new apple come out. But guess what happened? That apple take 2 years to come to the supermarket shelf in the vegetable department. Take 2 years. Those apple, they cross over like an engraft. You know, engraft, like East Indian mango. East Indian mango, or engraft mango, and a real mango. One of my things that East Indian mango is real. It's not real. East Indian mango come from common mango. East Indian mango you cannot bear by itself. It have to be in graft. So the apple It's a crossover. And it takes 2 years for that apple to come to where it can come, because after the 2 year, it have to go to the Food and Health Administration (FDA) to pass the grade to let it out. So it takes 2 years or more to bring out a new apple that they cross over. I say crossover. So it's new to you, but it's not new to the market. It's a crossover. They experiment on the apple, bring out a new apple and give it a name. And then the Food and Drug Administration approve it and it come and in your supermarket. You buy it. Sometimes they don't have no seed. And that's why a lot of us are so effective by these things that without seed, you go to the restaurant and you full your belly of infective food, infective shrimps, infective lobster tail, infective crab. What do you call the long thing? The crab. What do you call the thing that me so crab the long claw them? They call it um whatever. Ooh, you want me? What you there? Yes. What you want now? Who you want?
Right?
Huh?
Mark, brother Mark.
Ma?
Sister Mark from the church.
From the church?
Yeah.
Who you want?
The dread girl.
I don't know.
She come here before. Her brother Mark from the church.
I don't know.
Wagner.
I don't know. Yes. So we have to be careful what we put in our body. We have to be careful what we put in our body. That's what I could tidbit. Crab leg. Yes, we saw crab leg. When you go to get crab leg at the buffet style restaurant, crab leg is so expensive. And close the door. Close the door. Who? Yeah, so one minute I get distracted. Let me pray this. I'm getting distracted. Somebody talking, probably talking to me, and let me play that song. I'll play that. Where's it?
There's nothing worth more that could ever come close. Nothing can compare. You're a living hope. Your presence, Lord. I've tasted and seen the sweetest of loves, when my heart becomes free and my shame is undone. Your presence, Lord. So Holy Spirit, you are welcome. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long to be overcome. Holy Spirit, you are welcome. Flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Send your glory, God. God is what I want to know. To be overcome by your presence, Lord. Your presence. One more time and say, Holy Spirit, you're working here. Holy Spirit, you are welcome. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory.
Yes, yes. As I was saying,
To be yours.
crab leg is too expensive for you to go to a buffet restaurant and pay $20 or $30 and eat as much crab leg as you can. Those crab leg, they are not good. Those crab leg, they are rejected. They are rejected at the fish market. They steal the whole. So the Korean and the Chinese buy them because they know you love crab leg and you spend your hard earned. That's why a lot of people, if you notice, a lot of people when they go to a buffet restaurant, as soon as they can't even get home fast enough, they want to go to the toilet. It's food poison, and you don't even know that you eat your food poison. Food poison, shellfish, and fish will give food poison because it is not good. And as soon as you get home, you hear for the toilet seat. That's food poison. You get it's you eat it and it is no good, and you get effective with it. Stay away from the buffet style restaurant and be careful of what you eat. A lot of my church brothers and sisters, they always take picture. Oh man, I'm having this buffet. It's so good. I remember one Sunday after church, I went over to Elmer's. There's an international restaurant in Elmer's right across from LaGuardia Airport. And we went there and we eat fish. Fish. So I didn't go back to church. I went home and the rest went back to church. And the whole night after living in the toilet. So in the morning I call Sister Carol and I call quite a few. I say, did you have a diarrhea last night? They say, oh God, I can't tell you. My belly does like a thunder. That's food. We all got food poison because guess what happened? The seafood is very dangerous if you keep it out of the refrigerator or if it's not good. You go and you feel the fish, and the fish is soft like a sponge. That means the fish is no good. But they're not going to tell you. They're going to cook it and give it to you. They're going to give it to you. And then you eat and say, oh my God, this tastes so good. But the consequence, you know how many restaurants get sued for food poison? You know when the restaurant gets sued? But we that black people not gonna sue. Black people are a forgiving people. They rather sue the toilet for allowing them to sit on the toilet. So that time the poor toilet are suffer because you're not supposed to sit on the toilet seat so long. And you sit there and pass out the food. It's food poison. So you have to be careful where you go to eat. Not because you see a lot of people there. You have to be careful where you sit and they serve you. Or you take your plate and you go and you pick this food. You get worst of all, the salad bar. Salad bar is the most dangerous, destructive place to eat. They sprinkle that stuff on the salad bar to let it look fresh and nice, which is not good for your stomach. It's not good for you at all, at all, at all, at all, at all. Those Chinese and those Korean, they not eat thing from the salad bar. No. They make their own. They don't because they know it is not good for you. So they make they know you love cheapness and you love to eat, so they give it to you. Because you see the salad look so fresh and nice and everything. It don't wash. They wash it with with the liquid to keep it fresh and nice and sprinkle it. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday. So we have to be careful of what we eat and where we go and eat and who we eat from. All right? Good. Want to say, our. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
Mark Wagner's sister.
Who?
Mark.
Who's Mark?
Over there.
Where?
Over there, the big building. We came to visit you the other day, but you were not in.
Oh, the guy that goes to the church?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
From
Yeah,
St.
he said I
Kitts?
should come and see Brother Vic.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You want to have the
I'm his
dialysis?
sister. I'm just visiting from the UK.
Oh, you from, you
Yeah.
come to give the kidney?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
thank you.
All right, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, so we have to be careful. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Yellow Belly, Sister Joan. Yellow Belly. Yellow Belly is there, Sister Joan. Good afternoon to you. Yes, so, black folks love to eat out, especially church black folks. Especially church black folks. Christian black folks love to eat and love to get sick. Oh, the Lord will take care of it. Oh, why are you going to go somewhere, go, go eat, and when you're done, you get sick? Why, when you buy fruits, you throw away the most productive part of the fruit and eat the other one that tastes sweet and nice? Why? We need to do more research of how we eat, how we drink, and how we carry ourselves. You work too hard for that dollar. Sometimes you go to work and lunchtime you go to these Korean deli and you pick this food, you pick that food, you pick that food, and then they wait and you don't know it's destruction to your body. Be careful, all right? Be careful. God wants you to live long. God wants you to be healthy. You see, when you go like Mr. Shango, Sun Life, you get good stuff. You can't get food poison down there. You don't get food poison. But if you go to some place, you watch how they use the utensil. I went to a buffet restaurant in Quab City years ago. And this is how I know it is dangerous to go to these places. When I get home, I was sick. I was sick because of the food, and I was sick because of what I saw, either Chinese or Korean, I don't know which one of them, what she did. You know the counter where you put your food? You drop the tray down in there and you take the food from there. What I saw in my eyes, I was amazed. She came and she wiped the counter, and a piece of sweet and sour chicken was on the counter, the metal, and she put it right back in the food. Well, Victor, what did you do? When it's time to pay, I told them I will pay for this one, but I'm not paying for that. She said, why? I said, I saw what the lady did. And if you want, I'll call the board of health. Oh, she gonna wipe and pick up the piece of chicken and put it right back in there so they come and eat that. And what I notice again, they only do that in your community. They don't do that in the white community. When the tray is finished, when the food is finished in that tray, they shouldn't have taken food to put back in that dirty tray. That tray is defective. They're supposed to bring out a new tray. Bring out a new tray of chicken, a new tray of that, a new tray of that, and put it in the steam table. You can't come put old wine in a new scale. You cannot do that. New wine in an old scale. You cannot do that. That's sickening. And when you go, you should watch it, not just take food, but watch what they are doing, because they bring in the new food and I put it in a dirty tray. And it shouldn't be like that. We're sick on, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. Should look. And that's why most time when you go on. And you know what happened? A lot of people that happen to them and they get food poison. And when they go, say, oh my God, I eat so much food, I just want to go to the bathroom. And then I eat so much food, I want to go to the bathroom. You know why you want to go to the bathroom? It's food poison. Food poison. Chicken not supposed to cook and put up. Chicken should be always have heat coming into it. See how the jerk chicken want to buy? And then put them up there, no heat. That's dangerous. That is very dangerous. It's supposed to be at a temperature at all time. And that's the reason why this the city inspector check each restaurant, the temperature and the steam table. The city inspector, they know when the food is overnight food. They put their tester in it and they show them that this food is no good and they dump it. Yeah. The refrigerator supposed to be at a temperature. It can't lower than 41. It cannot lower than 41. The steam table have to be hot. And this is the reason why a lot of restaurants lose. How they lose? Because when they cook, say 10 pound of oxtail, and the chef cook the oxtail till it's well done and put it on the steam table. If that steam table is hot the way it should be, then it's still cooking. Still cooking. And when the server start to dig up in it, all the meat come off of the bone. And there is no fun eating oxtail without the bone. So they should not well cook that oxtail Cook it 3/4, then you put it in the steam table, and the steam table do the rest. The water can't warm. It cannot warm. It have to be hot. Temperature hot. See, a lot of you all don't know these things. So when you go to the Chinese buffet or the Korean buffet, you don't get the hot stuff. You don't get it. You don't get that. You don't get it. And that's why a lot of us get sick. Good afternoon again. You see what happened? I see little local Jamaican restaurant them. The city will pay more attention on them than they pay attention to the big restaurant because the little man have to suffer. Him try to do everything that is right. And you got some of the inspector don't like West Indian. They don't like Jamaican. They don't like Barbadian. They just put a B, give you a B when you don't even deserve a B. They look for something to give you a B. And if they walk into your restaurant in your kitchen and they see you have a bucket of chicken on the floor, they throw bleach on it and throw it away. You know those container when you clean your chicken? You cannot have your chicken on the floor. The inspector walk in, take a bottle of bleach and throw on that chicken. It's a defective. But you don't know. You see you don't know what's going on in the background of restaurant and the food that you eat. So most time, ladies and gentlemen, when I see buffet restaurant, I'm not too happy of going there. I'm not too enthusiastic of going there. I'm more enthusiastic of going to my kitchen. Yes, because a dirty utensil can give you a food poison. Dirty utensil. So be careful. Be careful, all right? Oshir, blessing, blessing, blessing. Glad to see you here today. Glad that you're here with us. I wonder what I'm to you from morning. We don't see you. We don't see you from morning.
If Jah is standing by my side, then why should I be afraid of a pestilence that crawleth by night? If Jah is standing by my side, then why should I be afraid of a pestilence that crawleth by night? Your best
Sister Marie Thompson, good afternoon, ma'am.
but I love you still, cause you are here to make prophecy fulfilled. It's your will, no weapon that form against me. Desire shall not be, divine protection shall set my soul free. Talk to me, Jah is standing by my side. Then why should I be afraid?
No, Miss O. Hold on, though. Let me stop that music here. Let me stop that music. I'm not here. I'm not here about music. I'm here to Miss O. Miss O just asked me if I see the vegan oxtail. No, I never see that. Hold on. Let me call Sun Live. I never see it yet, Miss O. I have to find out. Meat eater always question vegan eater because they are saying that the meat come from natural animal, and they are saying the vegan meat and fish come from man-made. So what they put into it. So hold on. Let me call Mr. Shango. Uh, let me call them and see if they can tell me.
Hello, good afternoon, Sun Life.
Where Mr. Shango?
1 second, sir.
Yeah, I want to find out. Miss O.
Greetings, brother Victor. What go on, sir?
Power, majesty, dominion, and power. Do you have a oxtail, a vegan oxtail?
How?
Vegan oxtail.
Me not too me not too know where I talk about when I talk
You
about
have a
oxtail.
vegetarian. You have a vegetarian oxtail.
If I have a vegetarian oxtail, no, I do not know of that one.
The vegan. You know, you ever heard of
I understood the word vegan oxtail or vegetarian oxtail.
Because
But I'm saying
one of my listeners that support you all the way from Boston said, "Did you see that oxtail? You never see that one, right?"
no.
Let me ask you a question, like I have you on the here. The meat, the meat eaters and the meat sellers said that their meat is natural because it comes from the animal which have a lot of nutrients. And they said the vegetarian and the vegan is man made. So what did they put in it, or you know that is healthy for you? Explain that.
What meat of nutrients? What nutrients of meat?
They say they know what they're eating, but when they eat the vegan or the vegetarian, they don't know what the fish, the steak.
When you said they said that they know what they're eating, what you meant by a person said that
Like
they
they
know
see,
what they eat?
like they go and
What
get a
if
fish.
if a person if a person knew what they eating, they can explain the nutrient fact that they received from it.
Uh-huh.
Most people what they eat today is literally of taste, not knowing the nutrient fact of the the animal meat.
So they don't. So I was doing a study. I was on the computer doing a study, and they were showing you the danger of a chicken. They say you're not even supposed to wash a chicken because it could infest everything around in your kitchen. You shouldn't wash it. You should just put it in the pot, and after you cook it, you're not supposed to leave it cool. You should always leave it warm. But the vegan chicken that they say is man made. So why or would you say that the vegan is more protective and more nutrients than the regular chicken?
Again, what I'm saying to you, and I'm trying to clarify something with you to say, what is the nutrient fact you can receive from eating animal meat? Now, you asked me a question regarding the vegetarian meat that I sell in my store.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you asked me a question what I received from that. Of course, they are all protein, and it's the protein of in vegetables.
Right.
That's what
Um
make it up.
we can get protein in grains and those things, right? I'll get iron
Then
from green. What we get from green? Iron?
then the ice protein found in vegetable, not meat, as
Uh-huh.
they profess it to be. If you're talking about protein, where does the gorilla get his protein? Not by killing no animals to eat to survive. To say they have to receive protein from animal.
Uh-huh.
Where does the elephants and the horses and all of them with those big strong muscles? Where does they get their protein?
Mm. They get it from the grass, right?
Exactly, Exactly.
So we should compare ourselves to the gorilla, the horse, the elephant, and everything like that.
But we are all animals. We are all animals.
Uh huh.
Yes, we are just human beings. That is the difference.
What?
And the human beings
What?
developed a
What
practice
is?
believing that they have to kill to sustain their life. That is the habits we developed.
$16 out here. Yeah, yeah. Wait for park right there. Okay. Yeah. Uh huh. So what you're saying now, Mr. Shango, that's the vegan, the all of them have the nutrients. Like they're telling you that liver is good for you, piece of beef is good for you, piece of chicken is good for you. And people get confused. People that don't understand get confused.
Yeah, because some people don't want to learn because you see people when they says all of the above what you just name that is good for you, and then you look in the community, and then you see in diabetes, you have seen high blood pressure, you have seen liver problems, you have seen cancer, and the list goes on. Then you must question what is wrong. You must question it,
Uh,
and then when you question it, one
yeah.
of the only alternative you have to come to is your diet.
Uh-huh. So in other words, the FDA is giving out the wrong information to these people, and people just eat and don't care what they eat.
You see, we should not just depend on the FDA. Everyone have a responsibility, especially when they becomes an adult,
All
to
right.
learn of the nutrient fact
Take for
that their body need.
all right. You know those things that the young men and young women smoking, or what they call it, Z something.
I don't know that,
You heard of it, right?
I have some few, quite a few things, but not that one.
That is the thing that they smoking and they dying from it now.
Well, no, I don't really get. No, I don't heard of them things.
Are
I
you
don't know.
naive? Are you naive?
To what?
You don't hear the product that those young men and young women dying and they smoking them instead of smoking marijuana, instead of smoking cigarette.
No, I don't heard that.
Is
No.
anybody ever smoke marijuana and get killed? You ever heard that?
If I ever heard of someone smoke marijuana
And get
and get
killed?
killed,
Yeah, yeah.
no, no.
Because it's natural, right?
Smoke, yes, it is. But again, it's not every marijuana that you see right now selling, you know, um, in the street or wherever now is natural.
Yeah, I know
No,
that. I know that.
not because it's marijuana. No,
I
meaning
know.
it's natural.
I
No,
know.
it's
I
not
know.
that.
I know how dangerous it is now to smoke marijuana. That's why I told these guys, because the chemistry and the chemical that they put on these things to let it grow fast, to take away the smell, and that it can transport back and forth. You don't think it's dangerous for the health?
It is. But again, let's forward again towards the earlier questions regarding the chicken. Also, when one consuming animal meat, one should look forward to when such thing as uric acid confronted them into growth. One should also look forward into when their sugar levels start to lift up, their blood pressure start to. One should look forward into such things, and
Uh,
the list goes on. What is confronted us in our community?
so
We have to look forward into these
the
things.
person that eat live product like crab leg, shrimps, lobster, beef, chicken, they have a shorter lifespan than the person that eat vegan and vegetarian.
No, well, I can't call judgment to say people have who in shorter or longer lifespan. I can't say that. I don't know what tomorrow brings. So I couldn't say of that. What I can speak of is a more healthier life while you're living. That is what I am talking about. While
Yeah.
you're a living being, you consume things that is very nourishable towards your body.
Uh-huh.
Make you into a more healthier person, have a more healthier and a solid and a sound mind, a much more conscious person into life by conscious of the things you consume.
You heard of food poison?
Yes,
Huh?
yes, I do.
Can you get food poison from vegan?
Well, in contamination can create any type of food poison.
Tell me some. Like,
Like for instance, the simplest of one, if your hand is not clean, and touching people food, then of course it can contaminate it. It is simple as that. That is why one of the reasons we always requested for our workers to wash their hands and
This
then put on gloves.
well,
That is one of the reasons why we recommend those things.
I didn't know chicken was so dangerous that they say you're not even supposed to wash it because it can infect everything around you. I didn't know, and that this chicken was so terrible. You know that?
Yes, because I knew even many people who you see affected with fibroid. Um, Chicken also triggered and provoke fibroid in enlargement of fibroid. I have done that research.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have learned those things. So that's why I'm saying to you that people should question things that they are consuming when sickness confronted them. Look at the things you're eating
Okay.
or you were eating in the past, because it's not just overnight. It developed and triggered something.
And
It's been there.
the utensil that they are using, they are not clean, or the tray or everything, not so it could cause
Yeah.
anything.
Yes, contamination can create any form of problem, any food poison wherever you are.
So all the public know if they are getting the right stuff, cleanliness. How would they know?
Well, the public see. Public have eyes and they have seen how things are prepared.
So
You know.
when your tray, like one of your trays empty, you take
Yeah.
out that tray and bring in a new tray.
Yes. Yes.
You don't reload the tray.
No.
You take
No.
it out
Yes. Yes.
and
Yes.
bring in a clean one with clean food.
Yes.
Cause
Yes.
some place they reload it, which is contaminated with germs.
Yeah, because it is that you throw a fresher food now on something that was there sitting down in the heat. So it
Uh-huh.
can create a problem. The fresher food now, which is may not warm as the one that you're going to pour it on, then it can create a sourness within that.
How
And
much how much degree is the steam table supposed to be?
how much degree the steam
The
table.
heat, yes.
Well, we normally at first when we just turn it on, we bring it up to like 75,
Uh-huh.
and then by once it warms, we bring it down sometimes 50, sometimes 45.
And it still keep the food warm.
Well, our food is always, yes, it's always above that level. That's if the inspector comes in, because you must keep it over, you know, um, room temperature to keep the food at certain levels. That if the inspector comes in and tests it, it is at that heat level where they expected it to him supposed to be.
Oh, so yeah, and a lot of church people go to banquet, and the food is not even warm. They bring the food from in the kitchen and put it out on the table. Would that give them food poison also?
Repeat the question, though.
People go banquet and eat at
Yeah,
banquet, and when
yeah.
the food come from the kitchen, you don't know how long it sit in the kitchen, and when they bring it out, you don't even have time to get hot. When you get it, it lukewarm. Is that dangerous for you?
It is possible. It can be, but I do not think it depends.
Especially meat and fish and all those things.
Yeah,
Uh,
you know. But again, we also live and seeing people eat them things cold. We also live and seeing people
but
eat
what's the
them cold.
danger? What is the danger of cooking it and take it off the stove? And
Well, again, we have lived in a community, in a society where we see people believe and think they also eating healthy and eating all of these things, not knowing where the sickness coming from. And these are the things that create the sickness in the future for these people. It's a lot of sickness the body have obtained from consuming the types of food that we are eating on a daily basis.
some
It's a
people,
lot.
some people say they don't eat butter, but they eat margarine. Is the margarine more dangerous than the butter?
I don't know the difference between margarine and butter. Is a difference? Let me know. I don't know.
Margarine is a margarine created from some oil or some other stuff that is not good for you, and the butter is not really good for you too. But they have vegetarian butter, right?
Yes, that is what makes me want you to clarify the difference of margarine and butter, because I knew of butter that I use, and I knew I use vegan butter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I wanted to explain to me
So
the difference
do you
between
use margarine or you
margarine.
don't use regular margarine?
I have never seen. No, only in Jamaica I have seen margarine. I've never seen margarine over here, and I've never seen a vegan margarine. I've never seen it. Not saying it's not there,
Uh-huh.
but I have never seen it.
Well, margarine make from saturated fat and all those kind of stuff and oil and all those. And people say, well, I don't eat butter, but I eat margarine. I put margarine on my bread. I put margarine. I don't, but the butter is not good for you. But the margarine is worse than the butter. They're all bad.
Well, I think sometimes when people referred to such saying to say they do not eat butter but they eat margarine, they do not eat margarine but they eat butter. I
Uh-huh.
think it's just their likes. I think it's just their preference.
So you have the vegan butter
Yeah,
and you sell that.
yeah.
And what's the ingredients in the vegan butter?
I have never gone into the depths of the ingredients of the vegan butter. I've never gone the depths of every ingredient of of every single product. I've never gone to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never gone to that. So to be clarify with every single thing, I've never gone to such depth of it. Once is most of it would say like for instance dairy free, animal free. Those are the things I look for. Egg free. I look for certain things in a product.
You say egg free?
Yes.
How dangerous is the egg?
Well, eggs can also promote in the rising of cholesterols.
Uh-huh.
Lifting your cholesterol levels. It have effect on that.
They are saying that if you eat the egg white, it's better than eating the yolk.
I heard that.
Uh-huh.
I heard that, but I have not. Also, how I look at those things now is not just eating the egg white. Then, the person who saying that they do not believe in abortion but can eat in eggs. Then what is it? Are we promoting though?
They not believe in abortion, but they eating eggs.
Yeah.
So what you trying to say that when they eat egg is abortion, that if chicken don't come?
Then I'm asked. It's a question I am asked. I am not saying nothing. It's a question I am asking though.
So what you say though, you're employ that the egg supposed to bring the chicken and they're eating the eggs. So they're
That
eating the egg before the chicken generate into the eggs.
isn't when you considered a chicken egg as they sell it in the store, right? Wouldn't you consider it a life?
Oh, you said the egg is
To
alive?
be, to be. to be,
It bring life.
bring life to be. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I'm asking you though.
Yeah, it's true. It's true because
But we stand against abortion, right?
yeah,
Then
yeah.
ain't that hypocrite?
6 of one and a half dozen of the other.
Okay.
I heard of yesterday. I heard a guy was chopping. I went to the seaside. His yard is. I was chopping. No, no, that's not seaside in Florida. Friend of mine, they were digging up on the tree, and when they look, a young turtle hatch forth from the egg and gone right in the lake. So if you did pick up that egg, you would be taken alive. So it wouldn't be hatching young turtle. So you're right, it's life.
Okay.
So we should avoid eating eggs, right?
Then I'm saying, it, did it in origin as you look at from a life perspective? Should it consume from a life perspective? I'm asking you.
Well, could you say that then if they're eating a egg, they'll be eating a chicken, a young chicken that did
With
that didn't push forth yet, so they eat
no,
it.
well, well, what I'm saying to you in general, we knew that they eat chicken because we live and see them kill chicken and eat chicken. We
Right.
know that.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is no question, there no doubt about that. We knew that.
All
You
right.
know.
Mm-hmm.
And then to make things clear, with a question that I heard you ask earlier on, when you referred to the man-made things, what is it on earth man does not made
Well,
apart from the trees?
um, well, if you check everything, I go, I know man, I make everything
Wagwan now?
because the fruit that have no seed in them. This come up in 2 days. The chicken they come up in the chicken they're raising instead of how many weeks they come in 2 weeks now. So man made that too, right?
Yes, but I'm saying from a broader spectrum. Why just look at it from that angle? Man, every single thing that you've seen on the earth is a man-made thing.
Eh,
Every single thing you looked at around you is man-made. Every
or,
single thing
or you
you
come by
look at.
that. Or you come by
Huh?
that. Or you come by everything that you eat now is man made.
I didn't use the word everything that you eat. I said every single thing that you have looked around and see is man-made, not just eat.
Uh-huh.
No, but I'm saying you were more referred
Yeah, I was
to
I
like,
was I was questioned. Someone
yes, to
asked
say
me.
is man-made.
Uh-huh.
And I'm saying to you, not just
Hold a minute,
the.
Mr. Shango. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Who's the caller that's speaking?
Huh?
Good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon. And
Yes.
good afternoon to everyone. Who's the caller that's speaking?
Mr. Shango from Sun Life.
Oh, I didn't catch his voice. He's sounding like somebody else.
Yeah, Mr. Shango.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to reserve my comments. All
Huh?
right. We're going to keep
Someone what?
I said I'm going to reserve my comments and I'll keep listening.
Why? Why? Express yourself. Who is this?
Because this is Simone.
Yeah, talk.
No, because Mr. Shango, we can agree but not agree with some of what he's saying.
You say you agree and not agree?
But and not agree, yeah, because it must appear say, what on earth is there that man don't make?
Uh-huh.
But he's not looking at it, he's looking at it literally, not figuratively.
Mr. Shango?
Hello?
You hear what she said?
Hello.
Not literally. What is it that she said? I was hearing little
No,
bit.
Mr. Shango.
She said she disagree with some of the thing you say and some of them that you know that some she disagree with and some she agree with.
Well, I can understand the balance. I could understand the balance.
Because you're
Where,
saying everything that man made.
repeat the question. You
But
said.
when you're
Repeat the
saying,
statement.
Mr. Shango, can you hear me?
Yeah. Sure.
When DG is talking about man-made in the sense of food, it's totally different than something else that man-made. So I would not use the two comparisons. But when it comes down to food and the man-made food, we know that is definitely detrimental to our health. Even though we have become a lazy society and we don't want to feel no seed in our mouth, so we want waterless melon and want seedless melon and seedless grape, and them are married this into that. It's still not healthy for us in the long run. That's a totally different aspect as to what he refers to when he says
why I
man-made.
stress and the reason why I stressed it,
Yes.
I make it a more broad spectrum to say man makes every single thing that you look around and see. I understood the health issue, what you're talking about, and I agree with you with that. But it is your responsibility to know not to consume those things because it's going to be there. It is going to be there.
No, let me tell you. No. We can't. It's our responsibility because you have to remember, everything is a business. And when society keeps feeding something, when society keeps feeding something down your throat, certain things becomes the norm to you, and you're like, well, everybody eats it, and you're forced to. And also, you have to realize that sometimes poverty makes you do things you don't want to do.
So true.
Sometimes, and in all cases, poverty will make you say, "Well, I'm the salmon for $2.99," and you know that the salmon can't be $2.99, and you buy the salmon so you eat salmon.
Yes.
Do you really want to do it? No, you don't want to, but you are forced to.
All I mean is, Sister Simone, you go to a supermarket and you see they have 2 watermelon for $10. And you say, wow, they're cheap. And you go down the road and you see the watermelon with the seed for $16. You say, oh my God, that's too expensive. I saw it up there 2 for $5.
I was just about to say that.
Yes, it's true you're talking because what is not good for you, they push it on you. Yes.
But let's be honest. Back in the days, you wouldn't find salmon for $20 a pound in our neighborhood because we now back, we can't afford it. It's only because certain type of people start moving into our neighborhood now why we're seeing all these expensive things. One thing I want to say that, yeah, you know that $20 was a full of grocery cart back in the days, BB, but were they healthy stuff? No. So we're going to see it that way. We weren't properly educated back then.
Okay, but my question still to you guys, to Brother Victor and you. Are you saying the responsibility is not yours to make sure you knew what you are consuming?
No, it's partially yours. It's yours. You have to know what you have to know what is good for you.
Hold on. I'm asking a question. Hold on. Just hold on. The question is, are you saying the responsibility is not yours, it is society? Are you saying we are not part of this same society? And we is the one have to make the difference? Because society is going to do whatever they're going to do?
Mr. Shango, you're correct. It is ours. It is ours, but let's go back to say again, even though the responsibility, my point is, even though the responsibility is ours, we are forced to make a decision that we don't want to make sometimes. Like you, for example, have your natural stuff. A person will want to come in and buy, but their budget doesn't allow them. So they go for the cheaper brand. Now, when I say society, now it's the government has mandated where they make natural food things affordable for a lot of people. We wouldn't have all these sicknesses. But you find McDonald's, you can get a soda for $1 in McDonald's, while a water in McDonald's is $2.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, you see the imbalance? So even though we as a whole would want to come and support Mr. Shango, the majority.
No, I do not see the imbalance.
The majority cannot. What was that?
I do not see the imbalance. I believe is the choice
How
we
can
make.
you not see it budget-wise, Mr. Shango? You want to make the right choice, but your budget does not force you to make the right choice.
And
You got to choose between eating the bad food, medication,
think
and paying rent.
and I think a lot of those things is mental. It's not real.
No,
To
no,
say
Mr.
is
Shango,
that
when you put it on paper, it's more than mental. Put it down on paper, it becomes more than mental.
no, I disagree with you because I used to be a person who eats all the different types of meat. I used to be that type of person too. So I live both life, and I just didn't
Mr.
get here
Shango,
overnight.
that is you, but in general, the general population, especially the older people who are on a fixed income, will want to eat healthy, but their budget does not allow them to eat healthy. And that's why I blame society. In the sense that I say society, I blame the government. Healthy food should not be more expensive than bad food. When a little lady on a budget has to decide between buying this for $10 and buying that bad plastic thing for $2 because she got to buy her medication and pay her rent, then we have a problem. That's the point I'm trying to bring across to you, Mr. Shango.
So I do not see the reason why the healthier food is a little bit more expensive than the.
Mr. Shango, you know, get what me are saying in your head. Me see the reason why, but it shouldn't be the government, the FDA, everybody who has the proper authority. They're the one who mandate this and make it the way it is. They have the authority to mandate it and make the health
let me ask you a question.
less expensive.
Let me ask you a question. What's wrong with the person who can live off the land and do not have to involve the government?
But how many of us can do it? You're still missing the point, Mr. Shango. How many of us can do that? Not many of us can live off land.
Because of the mentality that a lot of us have. Remember now, a lot of us, it's easier for us to do wrong than to do right.
Mr. Shango,
it's much easier.
Living in Brooklyn on top of each other. Let me use Brooklyn on top of each other in an apartment. Where does the land afford you to go out there and do whatever you want to do, farm and raise your own food and live healthy?
No, what I'm saying, I wasn't literally talking about in the States here or nothing. I was just generally the fact that you referred back home, and I knew that there's people live off the land back home. I knew quite a few people that does that.
I don't recall saying back home, but if I said back home, I guess I said back home.
Yeah, you said it started from back
general,
home. We never get the proper teaching.
Well, Mr. Shango, how are we going to live off the land in America? Tell me. We have to depend on them.
No, but that is where I explained to you, said it is a choice that we have makes in our life. We make the choice to come here and to live.
Mr. Shango,
today, not by, I'm saying in the past, of course, it was by force. But today,
it is still by force because now everybody gets Americanized. Nobody no want farm no more back home. Nobody wants to farm because you see all these commercials and TV saying this is that and that is that.
I plant some callaloo here and I can't even get feet my car because so to come and pick them up when she want to and I can't even get them none. So when she comes, she cut down my callaloo and gone with them, Mr. Shango.
Anyway, listen. Let's bless up everybody on the blog.
But Mr. Shango, listen now. When we buy vegetable, produce, fruits and vegetables from the supermarket, we don't know how long they've been sitting in the warehouse. We don't know the chemical that they use to preserve them.
Yes, but Brother Victor, you're not going to know. Brother Victor, you're not going to know every single thing, and that's why some of the times you got the health food store and you got the market organic store where it's a bunch of wide varieties of things.
But the health food store don't get it from the farm. They don't get it from the farm. They get it just the way we get it. They don't get it straight from the farm, Mr. Shango.
Listen, some of the stuff them in some of the store them in the supermarket, the vegetable them and stuff. They're still not ethical. The amount of chemical with them spray upon them to bugs and things that eat them. They must spray the chemical and they someone have mask over the nose spraying the chemical. So how can that be healthy for us still?
No, I agree with you. I am not disagreeing with that. I agree with you. But again, it's still the choice that we have made. Just like the choice you have made to sit on the phone and literally reason with me. It's a choice.
Just like, listen, Mr. Shango, you have a
Yes.
vegetarian establishment where you sell all vegan and vegetarian. You don't know how long they have it in the warehouse before you go to the place and buy them. You don't know.
No, and I'm not going to know
And you
everything.
and you don't go to the
I'm not,
farm. You don't go to the farm and buy them.
Brother Victor, I am not going to know everything. I am not going to do that. I am not going to know everything. And you do not know everything.
That's what I'm saying. So everything that we are doing, we are just doing by guessing. Just say, well, if it's good, it's good. If good, not good, it's not good. And that's why we don't know what we are eating.
Well, it's not that we don't know. You don't know. You possibly do not know what you eat, and I can't say that about myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't say
Mr.
that
Shango,
about
you're
myself.
only one person. We cannot personalize this. We have to generalize this. You're personalizing it to Mr. Shango, but we're talking
No, but
about in
there's many
general.
like I out there. I am only one voice, but there's many like I out there. I am.
But you guys are still not the majority.
Huh?
Until the minority becomes the majority, we're gonna keep having this issue. You are considered the minority right now in the sense of when it comes to eating healthy. The majority out there does not eat healthy because they can't afford to. If that majority is able to eat healthy, then we will have less sickness.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
We will have less sickness. We will have less pharmaceutical companies will be out of business. We would have a lot less of all the negative things that we're having now if the majority could afford to eat healthy. It's just a very small minority that can afford to eat the right way, Mr. Shango.
Yes, but it still comes back down to choice. In every single way you think it still comes down to make a
never
choice.
hung up and keep listening.
Well, Mr. Shango, I want to thank you because you bringing us in our neighborhood and you want to educate our people how to eat right, not to go and put take for instance, no, a bottle of water. Everybody buying bottle of Golden Spring water. Where on God earth they would expect a spring to come from to sell Golden Spring water? They are not spring water, but people buy them. I guess some people know that it's not spring water, but just figure it is safer than the pipe water. Is that right?
Yes, to some extent, some people just, recognize much more being some awareness of liquor water and more trust bottled water than the tap water.
But sometimes the back water is worse than drinking the worse than drinking the tap water.
That which is I agree with you, but it's a general statement because sometimes you may think you're doing good and you're not doing good.
Yeah.
So I believe it's.
But Sister Simone
again,
is right when she say why what is good for you is more expensive than what's not good for you. Because look, for instance, now a lot of Chinese restaurants around they give you half a chicken and some yellow rice they call fried rice for all $3.
Mm-hmm.
You go to a Jamaican restaurant and you buy a small food. You might get 2 pieces of chicken, some rice and peas, gravy, little vegetable, and it's $6. So, and they say, oh, I could go to a Chinese restaurant and get a food for $3. I'm a belly full. So what people is doing now, they're not caring about health, they're caring about a belly full.
But people is always like that.
How can we break it down? Break it.
Just simple like what I am doing. Started off with you. Instead of walk around and tell what to do. It's literally started off with you, the individual who acknowledge it.
All right. 1 minute, Mr. Strong, 1 minute. Good afternoon. Hello?
Yeah.
Busy.
Hello?
Disagree. I'm going to have to disagree with you. No disrespect to my Jamaican people, but I wouldn't compare Jamaican food with Chinese food because the two of them bad. The way how it's prepared, they're both
The
bad.
Jamaican food bad too?
Yeah, the two of them bad in comparison. If you have a compare, I want to use that example right
But
there.
one is
So,
cheaper than the other. Why you say Jamaican food bad?
no, it might be cheap. No, one might be cheaper, but they're both bad. Because when you get the white rice and you put it in the gravy and whatever, and in the red meat and whatever, it's still bad for you.
Yeah, I agree
So
that
they're
with
still both bad. I wouldn't use that as a comparison. We use something else.
Yeah, but that no, I'm saying that if somebody buy half a chicken for $3 with a whole bunch of fried rice, which is not even fried rice, but at least a Jamaican chicken, they can
But
get
the
a.
Jamaicans might get hit with that one of special for $3 too, so the two of them still bad. And no disrespect to my Jamaican people, I don't want to misunderstand what I say. I'm just saying when it comes down to us eating healthy and we're going to Jamaican restaurants, we ask for the whole bunch of gravy upon the food,
Yeah.
which makes it not good for us.
What do you say, Mr. Shango?
And
What do you say about that?
and let me done. Mr. Shango, the problem I have with the Jamaican restaurant, you go to them and you say, I don't eat rice. Give me some vegetable. Them give attitude, I want to charge your whole bag because you don't want the rice. But I'm not taking the rice. I'm taking a little salad. Why should I get an attitude for that?
But what I don't understand, this is what I don't understand, Mr. Shango. Why the Jamaican restaurant tell hockey and sausage, callaloo, cabbage, and all those things, yam, banana, and dumpling for breakfast? But if you go in the afternoon and you say you want yam, banana, you have to pay more. Why, Mr. Shango?
I couldn't respond to that because I'm a Jamaican. I have an establishment. Which is
you sell food right through the day, right?
Yeah.
Without no extra.
Yeah. No.
But why did Jamaican restaurant do that?
I couldn't respond to that. They will have to respond to that. They who does that have to respond to that, not me. I don't do that.
Because they take up the yam, the banana, and dumpling, put it away, and it's rice time, rice. Which rice is not good for you.
Yeah, but again, Brother Victor, no one forced you to go bite. That is what I'm saying to the sister earlier on. I said no one forced no one to go buy the food. People are just lazy and do not want to educate themselves into nutrients and the type of food their body need to maintain good health.
So how do you educate them?
Huh?
Or you educate them?
Because, Brother Victor, each and every one of us, when we become adults, we're supposed to learn these things. Why you think our parents did send us to school? Of course, it's not every one of us go to school, but we still grow through the passage of time to learn and to develop these things which can be beneficial to you and not just to you, but to your people.
But when you talk to these people, they tell you their grandmother, their grandfather been eating these things and they never get sick. So what are you going to tell them?
Repeat that.
When you talk to them about eating right or doing things different, they say their grandfather, their grandmother, their mother, and they grow up this way. So you're saying that they send them to school. So I thought they were educated. Now they grow older and older and older.
No, remember now, education does not stop in the classroom, Brother Victor. Education is a life journey. So while you left school, you still must learn for the things that about the things that is much better for your body health wise than to just follow or accept what is given to you or what is taught to you. You have a mind of your own, have to learn things on your own also. Because at some point in time going to be your children, and then your children may going to ask you these types of questions, and it would look bad. You see, you the adult, cannot relate certain things to your children because it do happen to most of us. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Chango, I want to thank you for taking time out to educate us and to listen to us and to give us talk to us today, sir. And continue doing what you're doing. You're doing a good job, all right?
Much love and respect, Brother Victor.
Thank you.
Likewise.
That Mr. Shango at Sun Life, located at 4060 White Plain Road. It's a pleasure and an honor to have him with us today to talk to us about. So let's hear from Buju Banton.
Baby, thanks I'll be giving the most high. I'm a living while I'm living to the Father I pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. Only I in the price. I'm a let we have to pay. While our leaders play, all I see people are rip and a rob, all are brave. Thief never love is the thief with long bag. No love for the people who are suffering bad. Another toll to the poor, may God help the soul. What is to stop the youth from get out of control? Full of my education, yet no own a payroll. The clothes from me back have countless I hold. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. With only I in the price, I'm a late we have to pay. While our leaders play, we say who can afford to run will run. But what about those who can't? They will have to stay. Opportunity a scarce commodity. In this time I say, when mama spend her last and send you go class, never you ever play. It's a competitive world for low budget people, spending the time while earning a nickel, with no regard to who it may tickle. My cup is full to the brim. I could go on and on, the fool has never been told. All this life it gets me down. What the fuck now? Got to survive. Some way, somehow. I could go on and on, the fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. With only I in the price, I'm a live we have to pay. While our leaders play, all I see people are rip and a rob, all are bribe. Thief never love is the thief with long bag. No love for the people who are suffering real bad. Another toll to the poor, may God help the soul. What is to stop the youth and get out of control? Full up of education, yet no own a payroll. The clothes by your back have countless I hold. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. Only I can the price. I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, they say who can afford to run will run. But what about those who can't? They will have to stay. Opportunity a scarce commodity. In this time I say, when mama spend her last and send you go class, never you ever play. It's a competitive world for low budget people, spending the time while earning a nickel, with no regard for who it may tickle. My cup is full to the brim. I could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on.
Yeah, that's the voice of Mr. Buju Banton. Good afternoon to you. You're listening to Ultimate Gospel Radio. Yes, over there in Miami, Florida with Lady J. And over on the north side is Brother Paul, Sister Erica, and Unity Radio. And over here is Brother Victor, and over here with Fresh FM 102 and Gospel Train Live. Yes. So we'll say good afternoon. Good afternoon to um, Golden Ring over there by White Plain Road between 236 and 237th Street. Golden Ring have some delicious food for you, waiting on you to come on in and partake. You can't go wrong when you eat at Golden Ring. Also, ladies and gentlemen, check out Cooler Running today. Today it's Fish Friday. Every Friday at Cooler Running is Fish Friday. Steam, roast, bake, and how you like it. Plus, they have the other, variety of food that over there at Cooler Running, 1802 Nereid Avenue. And check out Lammy, Lammy right there, 987 233rd Street. Yes, Lammy. And check Mr. Shango at Sun Life, Brother George, Brother Clive, and all the associate over there. They have some delicious vegetarian and vegan and soup. I think today is pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup, no meat, just vegetable and pumpkin. Tastes good, you see? Lord Jesus, we I tell you. If you never drink pumpkin soup, go over there and try it. All right? Try it. And they have the juice bar where you can get the green juice smoothie or any kind of juice you want. You can get that. You can get the pumpkin supplement. You can get the peanut punch. You can get the okra punch. You can get all natural sea moss, um, and everything that's natural for your body. You can get it over Sun Life for the 60 White Plain Road between 228 and 229, and they will greet you with a lovely, lovely smile when you walk in. All right. Don't forget about Champion Bakery right there at 225th Street and White Plain Road, the best in West Indian and American pastry. If you're from Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, St. Vincent, anywhere, Grenadine, and all those places, go to Champion Bakery for some good, delicious Jamaican, American, and West Indian pastry. It is good for us to be here. We thank God for being here. And we know that it's not too pretty. It's like a confusing thing going on. We don't even know. So we're just going to just go the way it's hard to go. Yes, everybody wants Jesus. Everybody wants Jesus. Everybody wants Jesus now. And they do the wrong thing. They run to Jesus. Jesus, come, Jesus. Come, Jesus. Come, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. You eat the wrong food you're not supposed to eat. You act, come, Jesus. Heal me, Lord. Heal me. Big up to Sun Life. Thank you, Mr. Shango. Sun Life is an international restaurant. Not even a restaurant, it's a cafe. You can eat and meditate and read a book. Listen to some good positive music. It's not an easy road. How many see the camera and the guitar, so they think I better rose. Me say, who feels it knows? Ooh, Lord, if we sustain. Why? From the minute of birth to enter this world, obstacles in your way to overcome first. Throughout every day, they seem to get worse. Oh my God, cast away this curse. Karine Douglas, good afternoon. Good to hear from you, Simone. Good to hear from you, girl. Miss Hall? Yes, yes, Simone, right? Good to have her today. It's not an easy road. How many see the glamour and the glitter, so them think I better rose. Me say, who feels it knows? Lord, if we sustain. Mr. Shango. Mr. Shango, you have to hear that one. You have to hear that one, Mr. Shango. Let me stop the music. Let me stop the music, Mr. Shango. You have to hear that one. Mr. Shango, she said that I know a man right now who is straight Rasta. He ain't no salt at all, no meat. And now him sick bad, Mr. Shango. And doctor told him to eat meat once a week now. What you say about that, sir? Eat no salt, eat no meat, and him sick very bad. But him said doctor said he must eat meat once a week. That means that when you say the lion, the gorilla, the elephant, and not the lion, the elephant, the gorilla, the everything eat green, eat bush. So what they are trying to say, bush didn't make for this type of animal. I know the Bible say that by the herb of the field shall be thy meat and thy medicine. But you say that we are judging from the other animal sex, that they are strong in bone and strong in everything, and they don't eat meat. Well, this Rasta man didn't eat no meat, he didn't eat no salt, and him on the verge of death. And doctor tell him must eat meat once a week. I don't know, sir, or you look at that, but so you go. It's not an easy road. It's not an easy road.
Trying to this spending the works you have done. Some not satisfied with the post of ally. From the scribes and Pharisees, you got to stay wide. Follow the headlands.
Oh, Miss Ho, you didn't say nothing. Where Miss Ho?
It's down by my side, shoulder from the way. You leave him to die. Help us all, Papa Janai. Hold up my head and cry. I tell you now, it's not an easy road. Oh no, it's not an easy road. I tell you, it's not an easy road. Oh no, it's not an easy road. Why? I've been traveling morning with such a heavy load. Now it's noon and I cannot afford to put down my hurt alongside the road. Oh, I've got to hold it. Yeah, I've got to humble myself like a child. Up on my face, I've got to put up a smile. I make up my mind just to have more mile. Oh God, I've got to, because I know that it's not an easy road. I'm in the city, glamour and the guitar, so they think I better roast me, say, who feels it knows.
Wow.
Ooh, Lord, help me sustain these blows. It's not an easy road.
Mr. Shango, they said that the man's heart and muscle is so weak he can't even have the surgery you're supposed to have.
From the minute of birth, you enter this world obstacle in your way to overcome first. Throughout every day, they seem to get worse. Oh my God.
Well, this is what I can't come to a grip. I can't come to a grip with. You see, you kill a cow. How could you kill a cow and the blood come out of the cow and you eat the cow to get nourishment? I can't see. I just cannot see. The cow is not alive. The cow is dead. The body is dead. The goat is dead. Everything is dead. So I don't see how all that bring life. I don't see how you lack of nutrients from eating something that is dead. I'm not saying eating something that is dead you shouldn't, but I'm saying how can something that is dead give us life? I don't understand. How can it give us life if you kill it, blood come out of it, and you eat it? How can that give you life? The animal is dead. Every strength come out of it, and you eat it with all those bacteria and all those stuff in that animal, and you catch the blood and you fry the blood and you eat it and you eat the flesh of the animal. How can you get nutrients from something that is dead? That's very strange. That's very strange. More than strange. Huh? You know, you ready to go now? Huh? We bicycle out there? Him soon come. You go over there? You and him? Where you go? 2 o'clock. Yeah. So I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, that if you see like how salty cut the callaloo them, and salty do not eat callaloo that go in a freezer. She rather cut the callaloo, walk with them in her hand, not even put them in her bag, and wind up her big butt and brawl off with the callaloo them. And as she go home, she cook them. Because the callaloo is still fresh and green. She don't want those that is in the freezer. She want a fresh one. So some people might say, but Victor, you cut the greens and they're dead. But there's nothing come out of them. Nothing come out of them. And you can tell by how salty look, how she look healthy. Because she walk and she get callaloo, so she get callaloo, so she eat callaloo, so. And over here, so she don't get no more because the winter come. And we're going to have to cut down all of them there. Where did they? Because I'm not make them spoil. So we have to just deal with it like that. On the wood. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Victor, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I'm coming to your house. Are you there?
I'm in the studio.
Okay, all right. I'll see you in a few, okay?
All right. Mm-hmm. So to walk around and pick people callaloo and pick people vegetable and go and cook it, she don't freeze them. And that's why she looks so healthy. Mm-hmm.
And style of fit me, buckle it out, come make we get to with victory. Them fight my brother and sister, and when we are dance, them say we're moving sinister. When all we do.
And that's the reason why she don't buy callaloo. She don't buy callaloo for her live. She don't buy no callaloo because she don't know how long the callaloo cut.
Ancestors no leave me. Now you're being gay. Bobo Shanti. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, oh, oh. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, hey. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, hey, listen, the blood of African kings run in my vein. Here in Jamaica, rebellious offspring. We've got a warrior spirit inside. From that time, we can't change. And this warrior spirit inside, it come for break every shackle and chain. Mana Shaka Zulu, Bigni, and Kuma, Bigni, Kunta Kinte, Bigni. Looks like Malcolm and Martin and Marcus and Fiery, Kuma. Bindi, Bella Kute, Bindi, Kunta Kinte, Bindi. It's like Yavi and Marley and Fiery. Look how many years them whip with. That's when they whip our microchip with. And I don't see Babylon style of fit me. Buckle it out, come make we get to with victory. Them fight my brother and sister. And when we are dance, them say we're moving sinister. When all we do is love with culture. I beat the drums and we are chase the vultures away. Mana Shaka Zulu, Bindi, Paul Bogle, Bindi, Lulumba, Bindi. It's like Martin and Malcolm and Marcus and Fiery, Yavi, Bindi, King Selassie, Bindi, Mandela.
Remember the big boat ride I call brother Gary now. Boat ride number 2 coming up. I went on the boat ride. I did. I think at the end of this month, right? Sometime this month. The last one was overwhelmed, so they repeat it back again. This one me have to go. Me have to really. I'm going on this one. Yeah, leaving from Queens, not Brooklyn this time, and so get your ticket. I don't know. Flavor have ticket. Maybe Cool Running got ticket. I don't know. Some people have ticket. I don't even know, but it's a boat ride that you don't want to miss. All right, so see if we can get a ticket for the boat ride. Cause the other one, even Mama Boom didn't get to go up on the other one. Flavor cooked the food, and Flavor didn't even get to go up on the boat. The other one, 'cause it was so packed. So they have to do a repeat of the boat ride, and you're going to have some special guests on the boat ride this time. So get prepared, all right? Ticket is available. Flavor. Which part ticket available again? Beat. Anne Marie. Anne Marie. Mr. Risa said that the man need B12. That is what the doctor trying to tell him. So, Mr. Shango, where can you get B12 if you don't have to eat the meat? So the B12 come from the animal, right? The B12 come from the dead animal. So that's why they tell him to eat meat. Okay. So it go. Yeah, B12. Mm-hmm. Coming up next will be Bishop Baker.
Marcus Garvey family, ancestors no leave me. Naya Bingi, Bobo Shanti. Hey, listen, the blood of African kings run in my vein. Here in that Jamaica, rebellious offspring. We've got a warrior spirit inside. From that time, we can't change. And this a warrior spirit inside. It come for break every shackle and chain. Mana Shaka Zulu, Bigni, and Kuma, Bigni, Kunta Kinte, Bigni. Looks like Malcolm and Martin and Marcus and Fiery, Kuma, Bigni. Bella Gute, Bigni, Kunta Kinte, Bigni. It's like Yahweh and Marley and Fiery. Look how many years them whip with. That's when they whip power microchip with. And I don't think Babylon style of fit me. Buckle it out, come make we get to a victory. Don't fight my brother and sister. And when we are dance, them say we're moving sinister. When all we do is love our culture. I beat the drums and we are chase the vultures away. Mana Shaka Zulu, Bigni, Paul Bogle, Bigni, Lulumba, Bigni. It's like Martin and Malcolm and Marcus and Fiery, Yahweh, Bigni, King Selassie, Bigni, Mandela, Bigni. It's like Marcus and Martin and Fiery. The thoughts of freedom fighters dwell in my brain. Stolen from Africa, the mission is still the same. We've got a warrior spirit inside. It's well wild.
All right.
And this warrior
Ladies and
spirit
gentlemen, it was nice
inside. It come for break every
to have you with us today.
today.
And our time has come. We have to say goodbye to each and every one of you. It was so sad that we have to go because time doesn't permit us to stay longer. I have to go all the way across town to see a therapy. I have an appointment to go and see a therapy, so I have to go all the way across town and I didn't get to call a taxi, so somebody is giving me a ride to go over there. So may God bless each and every one of you, and pray for me while I pray for you. Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Have yourself a very prosperous and long weekend to you and yours. And may God bless you. May God keep you. May God protect you in his arm. And remember, always do the right thing. Eat right, drink right, get rest. Don't put all kind of junky food in your stomach. Remember, your body belongs to God, not to you. And if you rent a car, you're going, you lease a car, you're going to take care of that car. You're not going to put anything in the car. You're going to have to, you want to know so that car is well protected. So what you have to do is protect that car that you don't have to pay no extra money on that car. So what you do next, your body, you treat your body the same way. You don't put anything in your body, all right? Don't put anything in your body. Put the right stuff, all right? God bless you. Walk good, drive good until we meet again. In Jesus' name. All right, praise him, praise him, praise him, praise him. All right, God bless you. All right, bye. Bye, 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 bye.
Oh yeah. After you made my day, hurts to know you're going away. Seems like my life begin to ruin now that you're departing pretty soon. What more can I say? Yeah. Sad to know that you're leaving, even though it's kind of grieving. Sad to know that you're leaving, but I know that you'll return real soon. You can send me a postcard, mail it on to Dulce Yard. You know what loneliness brings, but I will guide you out and coming in. What more can I say? Yeah. Sad to know that you're leaving, even though it's kind of grieving. Sad to know that you're leaving, but I will guide you out and coming in.
Want to play that song you love? Find it on YouTube Music. We have official songs and full albums by your favorite artists. It's the new music streaming app made by YouTube. Download YouTube Music today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
Watch this, Barris. Who wants to live and I want to this? Here why? Thought I could live without you. Thought everything would be fine. Saw nothing special about you, but still you were plaguing my mind. I used to take you for granted. You were the last name in my life. Presently, you're the most wanted at the top of my line. And it was yesterday when I saw you down the lane. You and my best friend. Jealousy, my heart felt the pain. And now I'm falling in love all over again. Yeah. How could I ever doubt that you were mine? I'm falling in love all over again. Watch this. How could I ever doubt that you were my friend? Paris. Oh, said a big man don't cry. You never miss the water till you well run dry. Would you find it in your heart to give me one more blight? I won't abuse the situation. This time I whole life. I'm a nightly conversation. Also me lullaby. Fresh sweet orange juice. And me eggs well fried. Garments well clean. From me starts to me tie. She's a friend, also a lover. That mean me not be shy. Me express myself straight up to the sky. Oh, said that big man don't cry. You never miss the water till you well run dry. Me say, oh, said that big man don't cry. Now I'm falling in love all over again. It's only natural. How could I ever doubt that you were my friend? But now I'm falling in love all over again. As I was saying, how could I ever doubt that you were my friend? Watch this. Woman on this arm, your sweet chat, I know you massage me back. It on me have a sister and time I get that. Woman want affection, somebody feeling pan. Through me ignorance, me never understand. I'm going to take time out to show me love motion. I make you know we can't stop, can't respond. I am the greatest lover boy in the island. More time you slip up, more time you go wrong. Hear me out, woman, I make you understand. Even the wisest man, the great King Solomon, take with him picky and get a wrong back. That's how him lose him throat in the great Babylon. So me say, oh, say that big man don't cry. I learned it hard way, woman don't ask me why you. Oh, say that big man don't cry. Up there is I will come tell you worldwide. Now I'm falling in love all over again.